The latest casualties of COVID in the capital? Jailbirds. It seems that close to 3,000 prisoners in Bangkok's remand prison and the Central Women's Correctional Institute have failed COVID testing. This over the past month, and seeing them treated in field hospitals and quarantined from other jail lags. Now from Bangkok, Wednesday, the highlights from the daily COVID report by the government in Thailand.
For today, Wednesday, the 12th of May 2021, we have new confirmed cases standing at 1,983 cases. We have now reached a new high in the number of fatalities. Today, 34 new fatalities. About one-third that have contracted the virus from family members, and this continues to be the risk of new infections. There are now 18 provinces which have 0 new infections, and mostly these provinces are in the northern part of Thailand, and we have now 38 provinces that have less than 10 confirmed cases. 75% of the new cases that we found are still clustered around in Bangkok and nearby provinces. Because of the current situation of these number of confirmed cases, we have now 1/3 of the accumulated patients treated in field hospitals. The rest are treated in medical hospitals. And as of today, the total number of patients with severe symptoms has increased slightly and already exceeded 1,200 people. And out of this number, 401 are on ventilators. 28th of February until the 10th of May, administered 1.89 million doses of vaccines. And within that number, 530,000 people have received both doses. And at the moment, the CCSA is expediting vaccinations in communities around Bangkok that have high risk of virus transmissions.
That cluster of Africans who deal in gems that saw outbreaks in both Chanthaburi and Bangkok Gem districts, well, the numbers associated with that have risen to 137, and a request remains in place that they all avoid religious ceremonies, as it's been reported that at least one infected man conducted Islamic prayers 5 times a day. The Islamic spiritual leader here in Thailand has suspended daily prayers in mosques in 6 high-risk provinces. Health experts are voicing concern over the potential of the Indian variant being carried into Thailand unchecked by illegal immigrants. It's already in Burma for certain, where there are very poor controls, and yesterday, again, another 45 Burmese in 3 pickups were caught, while others for certain were en route across the easy open borders between the 2 countries. Army teams using drones monitored the long border, but still the so-called elephant in the room is the question as to who these companies are in Thailand that are supposedly offering employment to illegals. The Ministry of Public Health has stated that standard taxes on imported drugs applied to private hospitals will also be in effect for coronavirus vaccines. The taxes, we're told, are designed to cover costs of quality testing and leave no actual profit to the state. This as more and more private hospitals are looking to import vaccines from abroad. And Saturday is a special day for weather followers. It's the official kick-off of the rainy season here. With the past week seeing ultra-hot weather, the prediction is an early and heavy first monsoon season, and pretty much the same for the second, which starts in September. Meanwhile, at home and local media are reporting that higher electricity bills last month for most can, according to an electricity company expert, be mostly attributed to air conditioning units and people staying at home more and doing cooking, claiming that fridges are packed with food, making them need more electricity to keep it cool. That doesn't quite make sense, as a full refrigerator or freezer with the door closed consumes less energy than an empty or less full one. That's, of course, once all the stored products have reached a desired temperature. But servicing your air conditioning unit is a key issue, as when blocked with dust and dirt from the air, they work twice as hard to provide cool air. And another tip is to take your fridge out, pull it out from the wall, and look for fluff all over the back. Clean those fins, because that's how your fridge calls itself. An ex-police volunteer who turned bad years ago and even served time in jail for petty crime has been nabbed again in the city after being caught on CCTV during a nighttime robbery at a local pharmacy. He turned himself into police after his mugshot was posted on local media. A routine check of his home revealed cash, amulets, bass guitars, a projector, a music mixer, laptops and mobile phones. He obviously missed his prison pals, but he'll be returning soon. 56 new COVID cases reported in our own province yesterday. Taking the sad lead, though, is our own area of Banglamung, including Pattaya, with 30, nearly half. Chanthaburi just 6, Sirachar 5 and Satahip 3. The rest spread around the smaller areas. It doesn't matter to anyone whether you agree with mask wearing or not, but it is the law here currently, and those who flaunt regulations can and are being fined. With the national order in effect to wear masks and avoid social gatherings and not drink alcohol in public areas, ticket books are filling at Soi 9, as those who don't wear masks or booze in the streets are supplementing the police coffers nicely. Police officers obviously expect bikers, push, pedal or powered, to have a mask with them ready to wear, and car drivers, even alone, must have the same too. A stop involves a chat. No man in brown wants to question an unmasked rider or driver. Keep one with you, ready to wear, or pay up if you don't really care. It's that simple. And with the reminder, mitts, masks and meters. Wash your hands, wear a mask and keep social distancing. And the Met Office promising highs today of 33, but with the real feel of 40. Dropping down to 28 tonight, a hot sunny day with a good chance of storms. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.